dive.
It's going to be a good one this week. I can feel it.
I know, right?
The stars are really talking to us this time.
This week, we're going to be talking all about the Zodiac.
Yeah, the weekly horoscope for all you astrology fans out there.
And we're looking at a very specific week, the week of March 24th to the 31st in 2025.
That's right. We're going to get into some detailed predictions for each of the 12 zodiac signs.
So if you're curious about what the stuffs have in store for you this week, you've definitely come to the right place.
We'll be talking about opportunities, challenges, lucky numbers, colors.
The whole shebang.
Exactly.
Are you ready to jump in?
Let's do it.
All right, let's start with Aries, those born between March 21st and April 19th.
All right, Aries, this week looks like it could be a really good one for you career-wise.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, there's a strong chance for some serious growth, and things are looking pretty stable on the financial front, too.
So that means promotions, raises, maybe even new job opportunities?
Exactly, and there's a specific day to keep an eye on March 27th.
Also, circle that day on your calendar.
Yeah, that's the day when things could really take off for you.
I like it. I like it. Now, are there any potential pitfalls that Aries should watch out for this week?
Good question. The main thing is to really protect your energy this week.
Like avoid energy vampires.
Exactly. Stay away from gossip, drama, toxic people, anything that brings you down.
Makes sense. Any other advice?
Yeah, actually, this might sound a little out there, but paying attention to your hormonal health is really important this week.
Hormonal health, huh?
Yeah, it's all connected, you know?
Yeah.
Your mental, emotional, and physical well-being.
Right.
And this week, your hormones can really impact how you handle things.
Interesting. So basically, take care of yourself, Aries.
Exactly.
Eat well, get enough sleep, manage stress.
All that good stuff.
And what about their overall energy levels and intuition this week?
Oh, you're in for a treat, Aries. Your energy levels are going to be through the roof.
Wow.
And your intuition is going to be super sharp.
Like psychic almost.
Well, maybe not quite psychic, but you'll definitely have a strong sense of knowing what's right for you.
Like that gut feeling.
Yes, exactly. Trust your gut this week, Aries. It won't steer you wrong.
So how can Aries use this heightened intuition to their advantage?
This is a great time for making decisions, both big and small.
Okay.
So if you've been putting off a decision about something, whether it's work-related, personal, or anything really, this is the week to make a move.
And just trust that inner voice.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to take some risks. You might just be surprised at the opportunities that come your way.
I love that. Now, speaking of opportunities, what can Aries expect in terms of their love life this week?
That's an interesting one. Aries, you might be feeling a bit conflicted when it comes to love.
Conflicted? How so?
Well, on the one hand, you're craving connection and intimacy.
Sure.
But on the other hand, you're also really valuing your freedom and independence.
The classic Aries independence streak.
Exactly. So this week, you might find yourself unconsciously pushing people away or sabotaging relationships.
So what's the solution?
The key is to be honest with yourself about what you truly want.
Okay.
And to communicate your needs clearly to your partner.
Right.
If you're not ready for something serious, that's totally fine.
Absolutely.
Just be upfront about it. Don't lead anyone on.
Good advice. So just to recap, this is a week of high energy, clear intuition, and potential career growth for Aries.
Yes, but remember to take care of your health, manage your energy, and be honest with yourself in love.
Perfect. Now, before we move on to Taurus, what are Aries' lucky numbers and colors for the week?
Your lucky numbers are 16, 24, and 27.
Right.
And your lucky colors are orange and green.
Oh, I like those. And what signs are most compatible with Aries this week?
Look out for Capricorns, Leos, and Sagittarius.
All right, Aries, you heard it here first.
Okay, let's move on to Taurus, those born between April 20th and May 20th.
Taurus, what's in the stars for you this week?
Well, Taurus, it seems like some of those problems that have been bugging you are finally going to be resolved.
That's great news.
And on top of that, some exciting new job opportunities might come your way.
Ooh, new job. Who dis?
Right. And keep in mind, March 26th, that's a day when some major positive shifts could happen for you.
Sounds like it's going to be a really good week.
It is, but there's one piece of advice I want to give you, Taurus.
Whoa, lay it on me.
Be very careful about lending money this week.
Okay, so hold on to your cash.
Exactly. You might be tempted to help someone out, but it's best to protect your own finances right now.
Makes sense. Now, what about health and well-being? Any tips for Taurus?
Yes, this is a great week to focus on physical activity.
So hit the gym. Go for a run.
Exactly, anything that gets your body moving.
And what about all those business ideas that Taurus is always cooking up?
Oh, this is the perfect time to start putting those ideas into action.
Really?
Yeah, the stars are aligned in your favor, so don't be afraid to take some risks.
I love that go-getter energy.
Grr.
Now let's talk travel. With Easter just around the corner, are there any travel plans in the stars for Taurus?
You know, Taurus, it's a great time to start planning that Easter getaway. Fun.
But here's the key. Be super organized and detail-oriented.
Okay, so like make those reservations, book those flights.
Exactly, and don't forget to budget carefully. You don't want to come back from your vacation with a mountain of debt.
Right, plan ahead. Now, what about love? What's the forecast for Taurus in matters of the heart?
Overall, your love life is looking pretty stable, Taurus.
Stable is good.
Yes, no major drama on the horizon. If you're in a committed relationship, this is a great week to reconnect with your partner.
So like plan a romantic date night.
Exactly, or maybe even a weekend getaway.
Oh, I like that. And if you're single?
Well, you might just meet your soulmate this week.
Oh my gosh, Taurus, get ready.
It's true. The stars are saying that love is in the air.
This is all so exciting. I can't wait to see what happens for Taurus this week.
You too. Now, before we move on to Gemini, what are Taurus's lucky numbers and colors for the week?
Okay, Taurus, listen up.
Your lucky numbers are 4, 23, and 29.
Okay.
And your lucky colors are yellow and red. Bold and beautiful, just like Taurus. And in terms of compatibility, who should Taurus be looking out for?
You'll vibe well with Pisces, Virgo, and Sagittarius this week.
All right, Taurus, get out there and make it happen.
All right, next up is Gemini, those born between May 21st and June 20th.
Gemini this week is all about revelations.
Yeah, some big truths are going to be revealed to you this week, Gemini.
Well, that sounds intense.
It can be, but it's also a very positive thing.
How so?
These revelations will help you to see things more clearly
Okay.
and to make better decisions moving forward.
So it's like a wake-up call.
Yeah, in a way. Now, there's one specific day you should pay attention to, March 24th.
Mark your calendars, folks.
That's the day when these revelations could be the most powerful.
Wow. Okay. Now, are there any specific areas where Gemini should be extra cautious this week?
Yes, two things. First, any legal matters that have been hanging over you?
Oh, no.
Don't worry, it's not necessarily bad news.
Okay.
It just means that you need to address these issues head on. Don't procrastinate or try to sweep things under the rug.
Face it head on.
Exactly. And the second thing is self-sabotage.
Oh, that tricky little devil.
This week you might be tempted to get in your own way.
Like how so?
You might doubt yourself, second-guess your decisions, or even create unnecessary drama.
So how can Gemini avoid self-sabotage?
The key is to be mindful of your thoughts and actions.
Okay.
Pay attention to those negative self-talk patterns and consciously choose to focus on the positive.
Easier said than done sometimes, but yes, good advice. Now, what about Gemini's overall energy this week?
Well, if I'm being honest, Gemini, this isn't the easiest week for you energy-wise.
Oh, no. Why is that?
You're still dealing with some astrological influences that might be causing a bit of stagnation.
So like feeling stuck?
Exactly. But here's the good news. These influences are starting to weaken.
So there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Exactly. And even though there's a partial solar eclipse happening on March 30th, it's not going to hit you as hard as it could have.
That's a relief. So what can Gemini do to navigate this week's energy?
Just take things one day at a time.
Okay.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself, and remember that this too shall pass.
Good reminder. Now, what about finances? What can Gemini expect in that department?
Get ready for a financial boost, Gemini.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, you're likely to see an increase in your income this week.
A raise, maybe?
Possibly, or maybe a new client or a side hustle takes off.
So what's the best way for Gemini to handle this extra cash?
Don't go on a spending spree.
Okay.
This is the time to be smart with your money.
So create a budget.
Yes, track your expenses, build up your emergency fund, and maybe even start saving for that Easter vacation we were talking about earlier.
Always a good idea. Now, what about Gemini's love life? What's the forecast?
For single Geminis, new romantic opportunities may start to appear.
Exciting.
But don't expect to meet your soulmate just yet.
Okay, so patience is key.
Exactly. Now, if you're already in a relationship, things are moving in the right direction.
Good to hear.
You might still have some doubts or insecurities.
Sure.
But you're working through them together, and that's what matters.
Communication is key.
Absolutely. So, Gemini, to recap this, is a week of revelations, potential financial gain, and some progress in love.
But watch out for self-sabotage and take care of your energy.
Right. And don't forget your lucky numbers and colors.
What are they?
Your lucky numbers are 7, 11, and 59.
Okay.
And your lucky colors are yellow and red.
Yellow for optimism, red for passion. I like it. And what signs are most compatible with Gemini this week?
Keep an eye out for Aquarians, Capricorns, and Libras.
Sounds like a fun mix.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to Cancer, those born between June 21st and July 22nd.
Cancer, get ready for a week of intense transformation.
Oh, wow. That sounds big.
It is. This is a time for deep inner work and personal growth.
So like a spiritual awakening.
In a way. And March 28th is a particularly powerful day for you.
So circle that day on your calendar.
Yes, anything you do on that day will be amplified.
Wow. Okay. Now, are there any specific areas where Cancer should focus their energy this week?
Yes. First and foremost, take care of your energy.
Like recharge your batteries.
Exactly. This week is going to be emotionally demanding, so make sure you're getting enough rest, eating well, and doing things that nourish your soul.
Self-care is crucial.
It really is. And you know what else might be good for you this week?
What's that?
Adopting a pet.
Aw, furry friend.
Yeah, animals can be incredibly healing, and they can bring so much joy into your life.
I totally agree. And what about cooking courses?
That's another recommendation for you this week.
Oh, interesting. Why is that?
Cooking is a very nurturing and grounding activity,
Okay.
and it can help you to connect with your senses and to appreciate the simple things in life.
Love that. Now let's talk relationships. What's the forecast for Cancer in love?
If you've been struggling in your romantic relationships, things are going to start looking up this week.
Oh, good.
You'll start to feel more connected to your partner,
Okay.
and those doubts that have been plaguing you will start to fade away.
So it's a time for healing and reconnection.
Exactly. Now, what about their overall well-being and finances?
Cancer, what's the outlook?
Your energy is on the rise, and so are your finances.
That's fantastic.
This is the beginning of a very positive cycle for you.
So what can Cancer do to make the most of this positive energy?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
You're on the right path. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to take some risks.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, what about their career? Are there any exciting developments on the horizon?
Oh, yes, big time. Your creative talents are going to be recognized and appreciated this week
By whom?
by people who matter, people who can help you to advance your career.
Wow, that's huge.
It is. So be prepared to step into the spotlight.
And shine.
Exactly. Now, before we move on to Leo, what are Cancer's lucky numbers and colors for the week?
Cancer, listen closely.
Your lucky numbers are 19, 25, and 56.
Okay.
And your lucky colors are blue and white.
Soothing and serene, just like Cancer. And in terms of compatibility, who should Cancer be connecting with?
Virgo, Scorpios, and Libras will bring you good vibes this week.
All right, Cancer, it's your time to thrive.
All right, let's talk about Leo, those born between July 23rd and August 22nd.
Leo, you're about to roar this week.
Get ready for some major professional success.
That's what I like to hear.
And you might even be thinking about a career reinvention.
Oh, like a total career makeover.
Exactly. And there's a key day to watch out for, March 27th.
Another day for the calendar.
Yep, that's when some big opportunities could come knocking.
So be prepared to answer the door.
Exactly. Now, are there any challenges that Leo should be aware of this week? Just a couple of things to watch out for.
All right, hit me.
First, gossip. Stay away from it.
Don't get caught up in the drama.
Exactly. It'll
Yeah.
only drain your energy.
Okay.
And second, vices.
Oh, those pesky vices.
Yeah. If you have any bad habits that you've been trying to kick,
Coking, drinking too much coffee.
whatever it is, this is not the week to indulge.
So be disciplined.
Exactly. Now, what about their home and family life?
What role do they play this week?
Your home and family are your rock this week, Leo.
Ah, that's so sweet.
They'll be your source of support and comfort when things get tough.
Because things might get a little tough.
Well, with the partial solar eclipse happening on March 30th, you might experience a bit of an energy dip.
Oh, so like feeling drained?
Yeah, but don't worry, it's temporary.
And you have your loved ones to support you.
Exactly. Now, what about love? What's the forecast for Leo? Leo in love this week is all about patience and clarity. If you're in a relationship, things might feel a bit uncertain right now.
So like a waiting game.
Yeah, but the answers you're looking for will come soon enough.
So just trust the process.
Exactly. And if you're single,
Oh.
you'll be able to spot the wrong people from a mile away.
Oh, that's a good thing.
It is. Trust your intuition and don't settle for anything less than you deserve.
High standards for Leo.
Always. Now, before we move on to Virgo, what are Leo's lucky numbers and colors?
Leo, pay attention.
Your lucky numbers are 9, 56, and 77.
Okay.
And your lucky colors are red and white.
Classic and powerful, just like Leo. And who are you most compatible with this week?
Other Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries will be your tribe.
Sounds like a fiery bunch. All right, let's move on to Virgo, those born between August 23rd and September 22nd.
Virgo this week is all about making money.
Oh, I'm sure Virgo loves to hear that.
Yeah, you have a chance to make some quick financial gains.
Like winning the lottery.
Maybe not the lottery, but some unexpected income could come your way.
And there's a specific day when this is most likely to happen.
Yes, March 24th.
Another day for the calendar.
Right. Now, are there any potential obstacles that Virgo should watch out for?
Yes, a couple of things. First of all, protect your energy.
So, like, ward off any negative vibes?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You might find it helpful to use protective practices like lighting candles or carrying crystals.
Okay, I like that. And what about toxic people?
Yeah, stay away from anyone who drains your energy or brings you down.
Easier said than done sometimes, but yes, good advice. Now, what about Virgo's overall outlook this week?
You might face some setbacks this week.
But don't let them get you down. You're going through a major transformation right now.
This is like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly.
Exactly. And this process can be a bit messy.
But the end result is beautiful.
Exactly. So stay strong, Virgo, and trust that you're becoming the best version of yourself.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, what about Virgo's love life? What's the forecast?
You're going to be super charismatic this week.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, but be careful. Not everyone has good intentions.
So, like, use your discernment.
Exactly. Now, you might also find yourself attracted to someone at work.
Ooh, office romance.
Maybe, but be cautious about mixing business with pleasure.
It can get complicated.
It can, so just proceed with caution.
Now, before we move on to Libra, what are Virgo's lucky numbers and colors?
Your lucky numbers are 8, 12, and 21.
Okay.
And your lucky colors are red and yellow.
Red for passion, yellow for abundance.
Hmm.
I like it. And who's a good match for Virgo this week?
Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn.
Sounds like a grounded and practical bunch.
All right.
All right, let's move on to Libra, those born between September 23rd and October 22nd.
Libra, get ready to make some big decisions this week.
Oh, like life-changing decisions.
It could be. And March 25th is a particularly significant day for you.
Okay, so circle that date.
Yes, that's when you might have a major aha moment.
Exciting. Now, are there any areas where Libra should focus their attention this week?
Yes, two things. First, take good care of your skin.
So, like, wear sunscreen, moisturize.
Exactly. And the second thing is a bit more spiritual.
Okay, tell me more.
Connect with Archangel Michael.
Archangel Michael.
Yeah, he's the angel of protection and strength.
Oh, interesting.
And he can help you to make those tough decisions with confidence and clarity.
Okay, so how can Libra connect with Archangel Michael?
You can meditate, pray, or simply talk to him.
Just like a friend.
Exactly. Now, what about Libra's overall well-being and finances this week? Well, Libra, you're in luck. You're pretty much bulletproof this week.
Wow, what does that mean?
It means that you're protected from any major negativity.
So, like, nothing bad can happen.
Not exactly, but you'll be able to handle any challenges that come your way with grace and ease.
That's amazing. And what about their finances?
You're in a good place financially.
So no need to worry.
Exactly. And you might even see some unexpected income coming in.
That's always a nice surprise.
Hmm.
Now, what about their social life? Is Libra going to be a social butterfly this week?
Oh, yes. You'll be out and about meeting new people and enjoying life.
Fun.
And if you're single, there's a good chance you'll meet someone special at a social gathering.
Ooh la la.
It's true. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this is a great week to reconnect with your partner.
So plan a romantic date night.
Exactly. Or maybe even a weekend getaway.
I love it. So overall, it sounds like a very positive and social week for Libra.
It is. But there's one piece of advice I want to give you.
Okay, what is it?
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Oh, the classic Libra perfectionism.
Exactly. Let go of the need to control everything and just enjoy the ride.
Good advice. Now, before we move on to Scorpio, what are Libra's lucky numbers and colors for the week?
Your lucky numbers are 3, 14, and 30.
All right.
And your lucky colors are blue and yellow.
Blue for peace, yellow for joy. Beautiful. And who are they most compatible with?
Cancers, Geminis, and Aries will be drawn to your energy this week.
Sounds like a harmonious blend.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Scorpio, those born between October 23rd and November 21st.
Scorpio this week is all about protection.
Protection from...
from anything that might try to bring you down.
Okay, so like negative energy.
Exactly. Or maybe even enemies.
Enemies.
Well, not necessarily enemies in the traditional sense.
Yeah.
Anyone who might have bad intentions towards you.
So how can Scorpio protect themselves?
There are a few things you can do.
Tell me.
You can do cleansing rituals with lemon or egg.
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that.
It's a great way to clear your energy field and to repel negativity.
No.
You can also take cooking courses.
Cooking courses.
Yeah, it's a very grounding and therapeutic activity.
Right. And it can help you to connect with your inner strength.
Interesting. And what about avoiding conflicts?
Yes, that's another important tip for you this week.
So, like, don't pick fights.
Exactly. Just try to keep the peace and stay out of any drama.
Good advice. Now, what about their overall journey this week? Are there any significant events or encounters?
You might meet someone this week who's going to play a very important role in your life.
Oh, really?
Yes. But you might not realize it right away.
So how will Scorpio know who this person is?
Trust your intuition.
Okay.
This person will feel different somehow.
Different in a good way.
Yes, they'll bring a sense of excitement and inspiration into your life.
Exciting. Now, is there anything else that Scorpio should be focusing on this week?
Yes. Take a look at any situations where you feel like your efforts are going unnoticed.
Okay.
It might be time to move on to something better.
So like a new job, maybe?
Possibly. Or maybe even a new relationship.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, what about their love life? What's the forecast for Scorpio?
You're going to be feeling very happy and confident in your relationships this week.
Oh, that's great.
And if you're single, this new person you meet could be a potential love interest.
Ooh, double exciting. Now, before we move on to Sagittarius, what are Scorpio's lucky numbers and colors?
Your lucky numbers are 6, 20, and 65.
Okay.
And your lucky colors are red and green.
Red for passion, green for growth. I like it. And who should Scorpio be connecting with this week?
Pisces, Taurus, and Cancer are your soulmates.
All right, Scorpio, let's go.
Next up is Sagittarius, those born between November 22nd and December 21st.
Sagittarius this week is all about finding your zen.
Yes, peace and tranquility are key for you right now.
So like meditate, do some yoga.
Exactly. And you might also want to fumigate your home.
Fumigate.
Yeah, it's a great way to clear out any negative energy that might be lingering.
Interesting. Now, what about finances? Any advice for Sagittarius in that area?
Don't take out any loans this week.
Okay, so avoid debt.
Exactly. And just focus on your current goals.
One step at a time. Exactly. Now, what about love? What's happening in Sagittarius's love life? If you're already in a relationship, things are about to get even better.
Oh, that's nice.
You'll be feeling super connected to your partner.
Okay.
And your passion for each other will be reignited.
Sparks will fly.
Exactly. And if you're single, you could meet someone special who has long-term potential.
Ooh, Sagittarius, get ready for love.
Now, what about career? What does that look like for Sagittarius this week? Your career is on fire right now.
Well, in a good way.
Yes, of course, in a good way.
Okay, good.
You have so many opportunities coming your way.
That's amazing.
But here's the key. Don't jump at the first thing that comes along.
To be selective.
Exactly. Take your time, weigh your options, and trust your intuition.
Good advice. Now, is there a particular time when Sagittarius should be making these decisions?
It's best to wait a few days before making any major decisions.
So, like, let things settle.
Exactly. And the weekend is looking especially good for you.
Oh, why is that?
It's a great time for bonding with loved ones, whether it's your partner, your family, or your friends.
So make some plans.
Exactly. Now, before we move on to Capricorn, what are Sagittarius's lucky numbers and colors?
All right, Sagittarius, listen up.
Your lucky numbers are 1, 5, and 26.
Okay.
And your lucky colors are red and green.
Red for passion, green for abundance. I like it.
Yeah.
And who are they most compatible with?
Leos, Geminis, and Taurus will be your best matches.
Sounds like a fun and adventurous bunch.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Those born between December 22nd and January 19th.
Capricorn this week is all about property.
Property.
Yes. If you've been thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate,
Okay.
this is the week to make your move.
Interesting. And is there a lucky day for Capricorn?
Yes. March 28th is a very auspicious day for any property dealings.
Got it. Now, are there any other areas where Capricorn should focus their energy this week?
Yes, it's time to cut ties with any toxic people in your life.
Detox time.
Exactly. And you should also prioritize travel or studies.
So expand your horizons.
Exactly. Now, what about their social connections? What's happening there? You'll be very social this week.
Okay.
But be careful. There's a chance you might have a falling out with a friend.
Oh, no.
But don't worry, it's probably just a misunderstanding.
So talk it out.
Exactly. And on a more positive note, you'll be meeting lots of new people who could open doors for you in other areas of your life.
So like networking opportunities.
Exactly. Now, what about love? What's the forecast for Capricorn? Love might be a bit of a challenge this week.
Oh no, why is that?
You're being influenced by the new moon and the partial solar eclipse.
Oh, those pesky eclipses.
So you might be feeling a bit more emotional and sensitive than usual.
Okay.
And you might also be a bit stubborn.
Classic Capricorn.
But if you can be more understanding and flexible in your relationships, you'll come out stronger on the other side.
And if you're single?
You could meet someone special very soon.
Oh, that's great. Now, before we move on to Aquarius, what are Capricorn's lucky numbers and colors?
Your lucky numbers are 7, 20, and 66. And your lucky colors are blue and yellow.
Blue for stability, yellow for optimism. And who are they most compatible with?
Taurus, Virgo, and Leo will be your best matches.
All right, Capricorn, make the most of this week.
Okay, next up is Aquarius. Those born between January 20th and February 18th.
Aquarius this week is all about getting organized.
Yeah, it's time to declutter your mind and your space.
So like clean your desk, file your paperwork.
Exactly. And March 24th is a great day to start.
So mark your calendars.
Right. Now, are there any other recommendations for Aquarius this week?
Yes, stay away from negative people and situations.
Protect your energy.
Exactly. And if you need some extra support,
Yeah.
connect with Archangel Uriel.
Archangel Uriel.
Yeah, he's the angel of wisdom and knowledge.
How cool.
And he can help you to see things from a higher perspective.
I like that. Now, what about Aquarius's professional life? What can they expect?
Get ready for a major career breakthrough.
That's fantastic. But don't get complacent.
So stay hungry.
Exactly. You'll need to work hard to make the most of these opportunities.
So roll up your sleeves and get to work.
Exactly. Now, what about their health and finances?
Aquarius, what's the outlook?
Your health is at its peak this year.
Wow, that's amazing.
So you have the energy and stamina to achieve anything you set your mind to.
And what about their finances?
Things are looking up financially, too.
So more abundance is on the way.
Exactly. Now, what about their love life?
What's the forecast for Aquarius?
If you're in a relationship, you'll be feeling more connected to your partner than ever before.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And if you're single, you might meet someone special who shares your intellectual curiosity.
Ooh, an intellectual match.
Exactly. Now, before we move on to Pisces, what are Aquarius's lucky numbers and colors?
Aquarius, pay attention.
Your lucky numbers are 2, 13, and 17.
Okay.
And your lucky colors are green and white.
Green for growth, white for clarity. And who are they most compatible with?
Sagittarius, Libra, and Gemini are your soulmates.
All right, Aquarius, it's your time to shine.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about Pisces, those born between February 19th and March 20th.
Pisces this week is all about new beginnings.
Yes, you have some amazing job opportunities coming your way.
Oh, really?
And March 26th is a particularly lucky day for you.
So keep your eyes peeled.
Exactly. Now, what about love? What's the advice for Pisces? Be decisive.
Okay.
Don't let things drag on if you're not feeling it.
So cut your losses.
Exactly. And don't get caught up in other people's drama.
Stay in your own lane.
Exactly. Now, what about Pisces' overall energy this week? Let go of any negativity or sadness that you're holding on to?